So to me, it's like it's technology, but where I see it going now, though, is like it almost allows me to beat it by actually being more human rather than actually trying to match AI. Right? It's like I've heard like the Drake's AI covers.
Drake?
I've heard all the
Right.
Oh, like,
like
Kanye West when he came out with his Auto Tune album.
Right. So it's like, to me, it's like, you know what? Fuck that. I want to be now a little bit off time, a little bit off key, just so it almost allows me to. One thing that AI can't do is be human, right? So
that's facts.
If I can come in here and just be me,
that's real.
Rather than
that's real. That's real. Yeah, that's true. The prompt can't write itself.
It's almost.
The prompt can't write. Yeah, the creation can't
I've
create
even
itself.
seen people like, yo, I've given people auto tune all day, all night, and they still can't get a fucking note right, or they're not on the wrong key, or they can't get on the right key.
Right. Auto tune just
it doesn't help that much.
Right. Yeah. It really doesn't.
It just helps you hit the pitches that you can't hit.
And then if you do too much of it, it's really noticeable too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that degrades the quality.
Right.
No, that's facts.
Right.
That's facts. No,
and I've also used autotune to like get the right key, get the right flow, and then go back in there and just practice it without the autotune, right?
But like with your, sorry to interrupt you, but like with your aspect, the way you create, there's still a bunch of involvement from you. You get what I'm saying? Like you still have that idea. You still know what notes you want to play. You still know what output you want.
Yeah, what key
it's not a random generation where it's just like, hey, create a ballad for me and then I'll just play it, you know? And then I'll just...
I mean, bro, the thing is that you can ask AI to like write a whole song for you, and if you don't got the flow, if you don't got the... You don't got it in you, it will never sound right.
It'll just sound like a tin can. You feel me? No, that's real.
So, like, to Jimmy's point, it's like it only amplifies what you are. If you don't got it in you, you don't got it in you.
Yeah, for sure.
And,
well, it's like Kaz said too. One of the artists that we had on 2 months ago, he basically said, if you don't have if you don't have the drive to create it, then why are you in it in the first place? If it's just for money, then you're not gonna stay in it. But
that's facts. That's facts.
Well, okay, so here's my thing, right? Okay, so I feel like with this conversation, I feel like the only problem is when it's monetized. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
And I don't think you guys are looking from it from the broad perspective of
expression.
It's not just about money. It's not just about people stealing this. You got people who are dealing with depression who just want to hear themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people want to hear. They write these songs, but they can't sing. Right? Some people, they have these ideals in their mind. Some people, and some of these things that AI can do will never leave their house. You know, it will never leave their record. It will never leave their space. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people, and it's only a few out of the 8 billion people in the world who are really like successful musicians. You know what I mean? You got other people who can now have this access of new talent, to be honest, new talent that only a small handful of people had access to. You know what I mean? To create, to draw, like maybe you had this, like you said, a movie. You have this real, like this nice anime that you really want to create, but you don't have the freaking money to. How much it costs to make One Piece episodes? Like $1 million freaking dollars. You know what I mean?
You what?
You don't have the money to do that. Some people have to literally sell their souls to get any type of movie deal. And
LA, baby.
There's a lot of people that turn down.
Yeah,
that's real.
And they can literally they can have these movies and they can create their own cinemas without having to go through actors and people telling them how to. You got producers telling them how they want to make the movies. You got people who, and just like artists, right? Rappers. You got rappers are literally handcuffed to only write songs the way they want to write songs. Rappers aren't actually killers. There's a lot of rappers who aren't drug dealers. It's just like Tupac. Tupac wasn't a freaking monster or whatever people thought he was. He was a poetic motherfucker who had to sell to the people.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So especially with the producers, you got people who aren't even beefing.
Yeah.
But companies think that, oh, we can sell music
Money.
because you're beefing.
Yeah.
And only to even put out your music, you got people like Rihanna. Rihanna doesn't make music because she don't even fucking like Kanye. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
you got people who are tied down to only make music if you go through a producer. And AI is taking away the middleman.
Yeah.
Right.
It takes away that pressure. Now you can be yourself without worrying about people coming in and telling you how they want to do it. You can write your own
There's
movie
no industry
without
standards,
people telling you.
Well, it's just like
There's
for
no
us.
industry standards.
It's just like for
Yeah,